pots with Jessica. Today we will be painting the spider plant pot with little spiders on the outside, the monstera plant pot with little monsters on the outside, and then the snake plant with little snakes on the outside. So let's get started. I'm going to be using the acrylic markers for all of it. So let's see how that works out. Okay, for the first plant, we have the spider plant. This one was just repotted, so he's just figuring out life still, so pray for him. I would like to maybe start with a classic black spider and see how it goes from there. So, should he have googly eyes?
Yes!
Yes. Yes, he should. Google. And then we'll have a fuzzy little body. That's cute. I'm gonna color in that little body. And then of course he needs his Virgilian leg. So that's it. I think we're just gonna keep it really simple here. Maybe I could draw one in a little tea hat. I think I'm just gonna do one black one, and then maybe we'll mix it up. How about a blue spider? Is that fun?
Yes!
So here we'll do a little blue. I wanted to have some kind of a little hat. What about a little... And he's gotta have his googly eyes too, right? So what I'm gonna do with this one, this is very faint, right? 2, 3, 4. This is very, oh shoot, the dirt's falling out. That's very faint, so I'm gonna come in with the dark blue. Here's a darker blue, and maybe just do some little details, maybe go around the eye again. I don't know if this is darker, but it's definitely different. And you just trace around here. And maybe trace around the ball cap as well. That's so cute. Okay, to be honest, I think, oh, Nat just out of there. Okay, to be honest, I think I'm just gonna do maybe one more spider here, and then that's gonna be it for the spider plant. Just 3 spiders. I think I'm gonna do a red one. And this one is surprisingly going to be playing baseball. Bet you never saw that coming. So here's his baseball bat. I don't know, I guess they're at a baseball game because the other one had a baseball. Okay. So then his body's got to be like pretty big. Oh. I don't know if this one does have a baseball hat. I don't think he does for some reason. I gotta switch the marker around. I used the wrong side for coloring in. So we've got our red spider. And one of his little mittens is holding this. Shoot, maybe 2 of them are, and then the other 2 are walking. 1, 2, 3, 4, nice. And there we have it, baseball spiders. It devolved into baseball spiders, so never saw that coming. But it's pretty cute. Baseball spiders. Should I highlight this one with orange or something so you can see it a bit better?
Yes!
It's not really coming across that good. Maybe a little detail. Yeah, that's cute. Trace out the eyes. That's cute. And maybe I'm just going to highlight the baseball bats. You can see that a bit better. Perfect. C'est parfait. Okay, so there's our first one, spider, done. Now, it's too bad that I made the spiders look like that because that's pretty much exactly how I want the monsters to look. But I already used those colors, so let's mix it up. Let's get a purple monster in here. I don't know. Really, monster is pretty open. I'm gonna use the other side. There's a wide tip and a thin tip. Okay, so for this monster, I'm gonna make it look exactly like the spider. Just start off strong. Something that I'm maybe familiar with. Okay, so he's got these funny little eyes. And then I'm gonna make him have big hunched shoulders and long arms. Big hunched shoulder, long arms. I'm gonna give him some claws. And then he's gonna have a long torso too. And he might have some smile and some teeth. Nice, that's perfect. Okay, I'll give him some feet with claws. I'm gonna color it in with a different color. Should I do dark purple or pink? Let's try the dark purple. See how that looks. I should have done these highlights after the dark purple, but oh, that's really cool. Here's a purple people eater. I think that's what this is. I don't know what they look like, but this guy looks like he definitely wants to eat people. I'm gonna cheat next. And I think I'm gonna do somebody from Monsters Inc. The guy with one eyeball. You know him? Yeah, you know him. Okay, there's that cutie. That looks like a monster, alright. Okay, now let's tuck in with some green. I want to do, yeah, that guy from Monsters Inc. with one eye. So I will do a darker background this time. Or I should do maybe a kind of an alien monster. I'm going to give this guy antennae too because I don't want him to be exactly like that guy. But he's going to have one eye. Okay, then I'm just going to color this. So the paint markers are working pretty good. I'd say the coverage is medium. But very nice and easy. Not as, oh, shoot. I'm pouring out all the dirt. This one was just repotted too, so they're a little more fragile. And, oops. What do you think? Give him some arms. He's waving. Hi. He's gonna wave with this one too. Please, I surrender. And then here he has a little foot. Yeah, there's a little alien monster. Okay, what next? If I was doing True Monster Inc., I'd do blue. But I already have a blue spider. And I'm... Okay, I'll do blue. What's a blue kind of a monster? Let's brainstorm. Basically the first one I did looks like the other monster from Monsters Inc., so I can't really do that. I could do like Randall, that salamander looking monster, like a lizard. Okay, I'll draw a lizard. Oh, like a Godzilla monster. Yeah, that's good. This is just basically a dinosaur. Oh crap, it's a dinosaur. Well, this is a dinosaur, but just pretend it's Godzilla, I guess. I guess a dinosaur is like kind of like a monster. So I'm just going to color it all in the blue, and then I can't believe it didn't turn out like a lizard at all. Well, a dinosaur is a kind of a lizard, so Here's our dinosaur lizard. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with a light blue. I think there's an even lighter blue, maybe? No. Maybe not. So I'll take one of this lighter looking blue, taking the fine end and make some teeth. How can I make this look more like a lizard? What if I gave him ears? I don't know what kind of ears. Does Godzilla have ears? Nope, this monster does though. Yeah, that's cute. He's cute with ears. I'll give him 2 paws. And claws. And 2 feet. And claws. And maybe some scales. It's like a kitty monster. Oops, I'm dumping the dirt everywhere. Okay, I've got room for one more monster. I'm thinking something red again. Should I like Google monster? I can't think of any monsters. I'm using my phone to record. Okay, I'll just have to be imaginative. Monster. Okay, what I'm thinking is like a bear. Or like abominable snowman, but like I already did the lizard. So I'm thinking some kind of scary bear monster. This just looks cute. These are just toys. I don't know what monsters look like. I don't watch scary shows on purpose. So I'm not very prepared for this quest. But this is scary. I'd be scared of this bear. I'll go over with the lighter color because I'm kind of losing all the details as I'm filling it in. But come on, guys. This is scary. Look at his claws. Yikes. Don't want to run into this guy. Okay, that's one scary berry. That's for darn sure. And he has big feet. Hey, he could be Bigfoot. We don't know. We don't know for sure, but he's got pretty big feet. Okay, that's the cutest scary monster I ever made. I'll go in with the peach now and actually really highlight things. And don't worry, I'll give these plants water after all their dirt's falling out. Ah, shoot. The peach is dried up. So I guess I'm going back in with the same orange from the spiders. And do it like that. Put back his teeth. Oh, that's terrifying. Okay, you gotta admit that's very scary. I'm scared. Grr, scary feet. Grr, scary feet. Scary cutie ear, scary cutie ear. Okay, so there's our monsters. Some are scarier than others. Some are more legit than others. But they're all extremely cute. So let's throw a little bit of dark green on here. If I have a darker green. Just for like a little bit of detail. Just can't really tell what's... Oh, this doesn't work. Can't really tell what's going on in this eyeball. That one's kind of toast. I have a funny feeling this one is toast as well. I colored a dragon and I used pretty much everything for the dragon that was green. So, alright, there we go. Yeah, just highlight that. Highlight that. Highlight those. That's good. I'm satisfied. Okay, and then lastly, our scary dinosaur. So, once again, there's everybody. Very scary. All right, now time for the last but not least, this was actually the first one I thought of painting because this is the first one I repotted. So we're gonna do snakes on here, and I have a vision of doing like a colorful snake with black bands on it. So I'm gonna do a few different colors. We'll start with, how's about, let's see if this orange works, because that's, well, that might not show up great against the clay pot, but let's give it a whirl. And just so you know, I started this whole plant, this whole snake plant, from this one leaf and put it in water, and now look at all his buddies. Isn't that cool? That's really exciting for me. It was also just one that I found on the ground, so extra exciting. Okay, so I've got my little snake form here. I'm gonna give him a mouth, and we might give them some tongues at the end, or whenever the fancy strikes us. Okay, I'm gonna try to color this in. I say try to because, yeah, these markers are getting drained pretty fast, and this terracotta is pretty thirsty. Okay, I would say, and I'm not worried about like this design staying on forever, so I'm not gonna like finish them or anything. If it washes away as the pot gets wet, it's like c'est la vie for me. Because yeah, one day this guy might have to go into a bigger pot anyways. So I'm not gonna be too sentimental about this. This is just a fun activity for me to do and share with you, and something that I've been meaning to do. So I'm really grateful. Okay, so then I was thinking of, yeah, going in with the black and doing the, oh, that looks just like my vision. Except for maybe I'll have to outline it so it looks a little bit, yeah. Let's try outlining it. Oh no, that is not cooler. I can't tell if that's cool or not. Let me know. And I wanted to leave the, oh yeah, it's easier to do for sure. Okay, then we'll give him his little Google eye like he needs. I'm gonna go ahead and outline the tongue, and then I can come back with some red. So that's pretty much the gist. Nothing too crazy. I maybe pictured it looking like a little bit more condensed in my vision, but let's see how we can tackle the next one. So let's go for a red, just because it's in my hand. I want to go somewhere else though. I don't want to put the red right next to the orange. And we'll go back in with like a teal or something. Okay, this guy I'm making like a horseshoe. I want to do a couple of different shapes so it's not so monotonous. But yeah, oh no, the red is dying. You gotta be kidding me. I could try the other side. There's of course one red, so if this dies, darn it. I have a pink. Maybe I'll finish it in pink. Actually, we'll try and finish in red. I think I colored a princess dress in red, and that's why there's not much juice left in here. Okay, lesson of the story, moral of the story, lesson of the day. If you want to do a little project like this, maybe get some fresh markers, because it is absorbing everything. Okay, I'm pretty sure this one's dead too. Oh no, but that's so like white pink. Okay, well, whatever. It's kind of cool that it landed just in the middle, so I will accept my fate of this white pink snake. Okay. Oh well. Let's go in with the black and create our details. Maybe I'll go first with the outline. So in this one, it's different than the other one because I'm actually using the finer pointed end to do the outline. The other one I did the big one. I also wasn't very committed in the other one. So this one I want to try and be a little bit neater and a little bit more committed. I'll do my shapes first and then I'll color them in. Yeah. That's better. So it just goes to show you not everything is a write-off just because it doesn't look great or you run out of paint or whatever, right? That's my good lesson I'm taking from this. Just keep playing, having fun, Oh my gosh, it's drying. But that's fine, because I'm keep playing and I'm having fun. I'm just joshing. Okay, so that's done there. Get his eyeball. It is one of my favorite things is running out of stuff, because then you get the satisfaction of throwing it out. And if you're lucky, you can get a new one. So if some new paint markers are in my future, then I will feel blessed. And in the meantime, I'm going to have a lot of fun using them up. Okay, next, I think there's this teal kind of color. I was thinking that would make a really cool snake. So I want his mouth to be like down here. You're kidding me. This one's dead. I shouldn't even bother, right? Because if I start and it's like pretty much dead, I'm just gonna be crying. So, oh, there's a bright blue. That's super fun. But there is also that other green from before. I can't really remember if that worked. Yeah, this is the dragon's fault because he took up all the greens. I think this one works. Yeah, this is quite a light green. There's also a light blue and a blue, but let's try and go for the green for this, since I was picturing like a teal snake here. And I want him to come up and maybe even be in a little bit of a coil. Oh, that's fun. Okay. Let's see if this has any juice. Guess what, guys? It's got very little juice. So what I'm going to do is the same thing I did with that pink one. Just try and get as much as I can on the ends. And then we'll put something different in the middle. I don't know what though. The greens are pretty much toast. So yeah, marker review. These don't have the most juice in them. I maybe need some big fat ones. I just got these off of Amazon, so I think they're nothing too crazy. And they've actually been used a lot. They were used to paint pumpkins at Halloween. I painted 3 canvases with them, smaller canvases, but still. And then now the paint pots, and I'm sure they've been used for some creative projects in between, but yeah, they've come a long way. They were really fun to paint the pumpkins with, so I definitely recommend that if you have that opportunity. Okay, let's see, is this going to give me any juice? Nothing. I will throw out the ones that have no juice so that this doesn't happen again next time. Oh, a little bit of juice. No? Okay, there's a little bit of juice from this dark green. So we'll have a dark green belly. I'll blend that out. You know, I might just make the whole thing this dark green because the dark green's flowing so good, and I don't know, is that sad to the light green? Okay, it's a little sad to the light green, so I'll just blend it out nicely. Okay, and I'm putting the lid back on this one because this one has some juice in it, and I don't want to forget that one is not cursed like many of these others. Okay, now the black, which is also running out. Try and go in with that and do my outline. Nope, that's running out too. Let's try the other end. Yeah, that's better. All right, so no more Mr. Precise guy. Okay, his eye's actually down here because he's upside down. Bet you didn't know that. And he's got 1, 2. So this one I'm not actually going side to side. The other ones I did. But this guy's a different kind of snaky. I don't know. I don't know which way I like it. Like crossing the whole body or just crossing half. They're both valid. Oops. And then there we go. Okay, we got 3 snakies. This looks perfect. This looks exactly how I envisioned it. I love it. Okay, now we're coming to the back. Let's try and get some colors that there's actually some color. So no green. We could do a blue and a purple. I think that would look fabulous. So let's start with the blue. I'll go in with a dark blue and then I can do highlights in light blue if I need to. Okay, and same thing, I'm gonna make this one, you can't see my arms in the way, but this one with his head starting at the bottom, and he's gonna also curve up and over. And then there should be just enough room for the purple one in there. Okay, perfect. This blue is good, very juicy. I didn't paint anything with blue, really. Very minimal amount in my little night series with the knight and the dragon and the princess. So there's lots of blue left over. I'm gonna do something really wild. I'm gonna go ahead and throw my purple snake in, and then I'll do the black details on both of them at the same time. Okay, so he's maybe gonna have a tail that curls. Oops, this is really light purple. Oh, there's a darker one. Let me get at this one. No purple detail in the night paintings either, so hopefully purple's good. Oh no, it is dying a little bit. Anyways, whatever. Here. And then I'm gonna put the mouth over. We're cooking with gas. Okay, that's working there. Oh, I'm just gonna go ahead and take that other Sharpie because I don't feel like fighting with this one. This little guy. Well, I guess I should use it up. In the spirit of using things up, let's try and use it up. Okay. I just fear it might be too annoying is the trouble, but you know what? So far so good. Let's move on to purple. This is the last snake. Let's get this going. Messed up a little bit there, but that's okay. This is fun. This is easy. We're having a good time. Right, guys? Okay, what if I give him a crazy for this one? I'm giving him squiggly stripes. He's my last one. I can do what I want. Okay. That didn't really turn out that squiggly, and the marker is definitely fading. I'm gonna try and get one more on here. Okay, there we go. So, that is awesome. Let's take a look. So here's the whole thing all together. I'll go back after one. Okay, so that's the gang. Thank you guys so much for joining me with painting on plant pots. I hope you had a fun time and you got to see lots of fun little guys be born. Yay! I'll see you in the next video.